What is up, you guys? My name is Dane. Welcome back to another video. Last night we slept in hammocks. Today we're going to some ruins called the Citadel. We're gonna be going, I don't know, I think it's a couple miles today. And yeah, we camped close to the trailhead. Alright, so we're going to the Citadel. Apparently there's trail damage, so there's a north slide bypass route because apparently the old route is no longer passable from a rock slide or something. So that's crazy. I guess we're going this way. I've never been here before, but several people from our group have, so I don't know. Apparently it's a good little walk. Alright, so the trail runs right back there, but it runs along the edge of this big old canyon. And then there's a place that it goes out. We have to drop down one level in the canyon, and it goes out, and then there's a ruin kind of on the end of this peninsula from what I understand, but it's somewhere down that way. So I don't know if I'll be able to make this visible on the video, but right down in there, there's some ruins, there's some kivas. I think it's a couple miles out here to the Citadel, and we've gone, I don't know, maybe half a mile or 3/4 of a mile, so we've got a little ways left to go. So the Citadel is in that rock sticking up right there. The current route goes along right here like that. The old route went this way, but apparently, you know, like I said at the beginning, rocks fell somewhere, and now that route is closed, and so this is the best route to take, so that's where we're going. Right here, this was kind of a defensive location. The only way to access it was right here, and they built on the other side of that, and they had a wall here so that it was very protected from people trying to attack. So, pretty awesome. We're gonna head out there. The trail goes down here and across and over that section and across, and then up just a little bit. Alright, so right here, there's a little bit of exposure going on some slightly sketchy angles. And so you just have to make sure and have good traction and not slip, because it's a long ways down if you do. So yeah, it's just kind of walking on a tiny little ledge. And then there's a lot of places where you have to go down a couple ledges. So that gets a little hairy sometimes. I've been in the way. But it sure is beautiful. So right here was their defensive wall to defend the Citadel. Alright, so the level that it's at is right under this big rock. We made it up there. Should be right around this corner. Yeah, I see. Right up in here. Yeah, pretty awesome. There's a couple of easy climbing moves up here. And that brings you right up to where everything's at. So there's definitely something here. And I don't know, maybe it kept going along at some point, but I don't know, maybe this was built afterwards and there actually wasn't anything here, but this sure does seem like there was something here. This doesn't really seem like it. And then we've got this kind of, sorry about the wind. It's kind of windy, but this one looks super cool. This shot might be too windy to hear what I'm saying, but I'll talk anyways. The view off of this is super crazy. Some crazy like Grand Canyon type of vibes, but you know, smaller scale. It's still super cool. Coming around the corner, there's this guy that's been broken down, and then this other one right over here. And it's got two don't know if this is an entryway or a window or what, but it's kind of cool. So the ruins are back that way, but we're coming around, going around the top to see what else there is to see. I don't think there's any more ruins, but just views of this crazy canyon. So it's kind of exciting. This tree is kind of cool looking. So there is some ruins over here. The big tree is right there, came around the corner. And there's, you know, not in great shape, but it's here. A little bit of something. Now this, right here, is a climber's paradise. So over this direction, the two canyons merge, but it's almost like there's just canyon in every direction, because this is what we came out on, and the two canyons almost touch right there, so it's just like everywhere you look, there's canyon, and it's kind of wild, but super cool. That crack looks like it'd be an interesting climb. It gets nice and wide towards the top, but like hands at the bottom, so I don't know. Looks like fun. Alright you guys, that's the Citadel. We're gonna start our way back. Hopefully it's not too sketchy. So we're looking at the trail. I'll try and punch in on this so you can see it a little better. But we came across, let's see, right about there. And it looks like a sheer wall. And I don't know, the more you look at it, the more you're like, wow, that's kind of sketchy. So I don't know, we'll see. So you can see there's some camera people somewhere right about there. And then on the same level going across, there's a couple of people. We were on a ledge below them, and we're trying to debate which way to go back. None of it looks great from here. I don't know. Alright, so we came around this way, but we're gonna try that way, see if it's any easier. So I'm just running along here, making sure this is definitely less sketchy than the other way. But I'm checking to see where the sketchiest spot might be, so we know whether it's safer to come up here or stay down there. So I'm gonna go back and tell them this way is easier. So we were just walking along, and right here there's just this crack that goes, I don't know, probably 30, 40 feet down. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but like, most people probably don't have to worry about it, but I would fall down there pretty easily. Alright guys, we just made it back to camp, and I remembered that in yesterday's video I said if you want to know how the night went, you'll have to watch today's video. And then when I started today's video, I didn't say anything about it. So last night went well. Slept in the hammock. I have this sleeping pad, regular ground pad in here, that I like to put in there because it kind of gives me a flat area to roll around on, because I like to roll. And it still feels like the hammock's hugging you, but it's not like a tight claustrophobic type of hug. But slept really well. The moon was super bright, but that's not a huge deal. Just close your eyes and then you don't notice. The wind had died down for the night, so it's a little breezy right now, but not too terrible. And so yeah, that's how the night went. Alright you guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure and drop the like, hit the subscribe button. That was the Citadel. I thought it was pretty cool. And if you wanna know what we're doing this afternoon and tomorrow, then stay tuned. Hit the notification bell so you get notified when those videos go live.